Vizrt is a company that creates production tools for everyone from the smallest single content provider all the way up to the largest broadcast networks in the world. We run the full gamut of production tools needed for all of the things you need, from video mixing to graphics, everything that you need to make really amazing productions.
What did you announce at NAB this year?
So NAB is interesting for us because we do a lot of work with Indi, and Indi has made an announcement here at the show for their new Indi 6 protocol. What's exciting for Vizrt is that allows us to then use all of our production tools now with 10-bit and HDR workflows. So one of the things that we have here that's one of my products is our TriCaster Vector, and we're showing here a 10-bit workflow with HDR. So with the technology just occurring, we're kind of out in the forefront in showing those tools. And then of course Indi 6, we do so much stuff with Indi that'll then move through all of our other products. In addition, we're showing some new Edge products, which are really amazing because as we do more cloud and things like that, customers need those ways to get those sources up and to get those sources back down. So we have a new Connect product called Connect Tetra while we're here. And then really one of the most exciting things that we're just doing as a company is we've taken some of those production tools that are really top-end, high-tier, only available to those networks and things like that, and we've taken them downscale to where they're more affordable, they're easier to use because you don't always have the technical prowess at those lower levels. But we've taken some of those products down. Those are called our Go products. So we're showing Viz Virtual Studio Go, which is a smaller version of the popular Viz Virtual Studio. We're showing Libero Go, which is our sports analyst tool, and we're showing that where normally you would see that product only at the very top end. We now have a version that can move down to more of those people that are in that smaller production space. So that's really, really exciting, and that's a big trend for us. I mean, that's something that we're seeing, it's part of that whole creator economy, right? The more tools that we can take, those things that we have that technology for that very high end of the marketplace, but then we can package them in ways, make them easier to use, and get them down into that smaller space. So that's really something that's really exciting that we're working on.
You've used the term NDI. What is it, and why should we pay attention?
Yeah, so NDI is a network protocol for IP audio and video. So what it allows you to do is use IT networks to transfer from a camera to the viewer, basically it through an IP network, getting away from the traditional broadcast entities of SDI or those other forms of uncompressed video. So NDI is basically, I want to say it is a simple tool to use. It allows you to take a normal computer network, connect your senders and your receivers, your cameras and your switchers, and then be able to move that audio and video through that network. So it's an amazing new way of doing audio and video.
One of the key focuses of NAB is what's called the creator economy, especially people who are new to media. What does the creator economy mean to Vizrt?
So as you'll see through our stand, we've taken a lot of the tools that we've created before the creator economy was a thing. Those types of tools that were really just for large production companies, and we're taking them down. We've taken our TriCaster product, which is our major video switcher product. We've created an entry-level product that's perfect for some of that early content creation. So we are definitely learning from the creator economy every day, because Vizrt has a history of being more of a large broadcaster, tier 1. One of the things, though, that I think is really interesting about how the creator economy is affecting those traditional broadcast systems is I see constantly where now large broadcasters, large networks are looking at those clever ways that small creators are reaching their public, and they're looking at repackaging lots of their content, not just from that main broadcast that you would normally see that we all grew up with, to now I can feed them a different version on their phone. I'm going to give them different graphics. I'm going to give them all those things. So we have those tools. Like we have the ability to take what would normally be like just a normal mainstream broadcast and take it down into that version. But we're seeing the big broadcasters wake up to that and realize that they also need to adopt those same tools so that they can reach those people in those all those other medias that we see.
For someone that hasn't heard of Vizrt, what do you want viewers to remember about the company and the products you create?
There's an amazing amount of history and technology that this company has created. Both as Vizrt, our parent company, has been around for 20 years. They were the forefront of all of the amazing graphic systems that you see now. They were doing election coverage, before anyone had live election coverage. They were doing those things. They were creating those data sets to do that. So Vizrt's heritage is just, it's amazing tools for big broadcast, all of those things. And then coupled with where the other side of the company now comes from, and that's New Tech. New Tech was very more to that, larger community, but not as high a level. So what we really, and of course New Tech with creation of Indi, creation of TriCaster, the first real software-driven production switcher, they've also just brought an amazing amount of technology. So now what we've done is we've put those two companies together. So what we ask people to do is come and look at our full portfolio, what Vizrt means now. Again, from creating or providing tools for that single content creator who's doing a podcast, all the way up to a major broadcast system that's doing World Cup soccer. So we can provide those tools across that whole range. So that's really what I want people to come and look at Vizrt.